Hello YouTube, I'm...
Blood Bow.
Let's talk about Lost Ark and if a new MMO can kill an old one. Of course, the real comparison is with Final Fantasy XIV, but we'll talk about some others as well. For MMO veterans, Lost Ark has been on our radar for a while. Some so dedicated they've downloaded a VPN just to play on a Korean server with high ping before the official release. Now that it's officially released in the West, I'd say the initial success was way bigger than expected. I'm quickly interrupting this video to say if you're watching right now, then you likely aren't subscribed. If you don't want to get stepped on by a giant cock in Makoko village, then I suggest you do. Anyways, back to the video. New World also did extremely well on launch, but quickly failed due to game-breaking bugs, uninspired zones, and lack of unique mob types, as well as a lack of storytelling. I remember the server I was playing on being destroyed by Hatchet and Ice Gauntlet exploits, along with auction house dupings. This also had long-lasting server effects, since when you put the story in the hands of the players, where they can change the world, having an unpolished game is even more of a problem. So far, Lost Ark has had the standard issues of server issues and duping, but nothing really worrying. I'm really impressed with the way the developers made leveling to 50 really engrossing. Each new area you visit is different with multiple mob types and an interesting story that is immersing me in the world. Having the main story be the best way to level is a good way to get us to 50, and with it being relatively easy content, a great way to explain the complex systems of Lost Ark. Compared to something like classic WoW where leveling is a chore, this formula is way better for new players unfamiliar with the grind of MMOs. Lost Ark as a whole feels really fun with a lot of content in different ways for character progression. Of course, they've had multiple years to do this, but I'm new to the game, so that doesn't really matter to me. As of recording, I'm level 50 and I've had fun with chaos dungeons as well as visiting islands. In the future, I'm really looking forward to doing raids and PvP when that's rated. That's the type of stuff I really like to do. Now the question you've probably been wanting the answer to, will Lost Ark kill Final Fantasy XIV? I could bait for fun, but honestly no. Contrary to what others may think, I don't believe an MMO actually ever dies due to another one. MMOs live and die by the community and developers. Just look at Ultima Online as an example. The game was released in 1997 and still has a strong community playing it and still receiving updates, community events, and the true reason MMOs don't die. Private servers, aka nostalgia. Final Fantasy XIV has been through many lows and now an unprecedented high. Square Enix seems to have a deep love for the IP, as expressed in the Asmongold and many other content creators' interviews with Yoshi P. So I'd say Final Fantasy won't have anything to worry about. As long as enough people love the game, it'll keep going. I mean, the game literally survived during the time when WoW was just an insane MMO juggernaut, and it still kept going, and now it's huge. The next couple months for Lost Ark will be the most important for retention, and I'm slightly worried if Amazon will be able to exercise any type of control. Of course, this is a worry from New World. I guess we'll see. As of now, Lost Ark is immensely better than the failure of New World, which I increasingly disliked as early as level 25. With Lost Ark getting to 50 was just the beginning, essentially just a tutorial for what's to come. As of now, I can't wait to learn more about the systems, the world, and progressing my character. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Since I'm a small creator, the best way to support me is by liking this video for the algorithm to pick it up, as well as subscribing for future Lost Ark content, as well as Genshin Impact. See ya.